Dear students, now we understand what accounting is. Accounting can be understood in various terms, but practically the meaning is same. One version of the meaning, say definition, say what accounting is. Accounting is an art of recording, classifying and summarizing in a significant manner and in terms of money, transactions and events which are in part at least of a financial character and interpreting the results thereon. Now, if we go through just this definition or the words which are given in this definition, I repeat what accounting is. Accounting is an art of recording, classifying, and summarizing in a significant manner and in terms of money, transactions and events which are in part at least of a financial character and interpreting the results thereon. Now, if we go through to the definition, we may not be easily understand what actual accounting is. Please understand, accounting is basically relating to recording, classifying and summarizing in a significant manner. Come to the very important aspect, last part, and in terms of money, transactions and events. Please note that our subject is basically relating to money and money related terms. Accounting is basically concerned with the money and money matters. So, important thing is there that non-monetary transactions, even they are very significant or important, they are not the part of accounting. As we say that it is a financial accounting. Financial means which is relating to the finance, which is relating to the money. So, important thing, first of all, we must understand that in accounting, we record only those transactions which are measured in terms of money, all the events which we can measure in terms of money, and then what we do in accounting, now I will share with you. But first important concept what we had learned, that non-monetary transactions even in the business has very significant role. They should not be recorded. Now question arises, what we mean by the transactions and events. Transactions and event means the activities of a business. The transactions means here the work, the job, the profile, the activities which are done in a business. Now take a simple example of any business. In business, we undertake so many activities. Simply purchase of the goods, sales of the goods, production of goods and services, deposit of money in the bank, withdrawal of money from the bank, and workers, they are very much punctual, very efficient staff is there, dedicated management is there, business is very punctual and honest, business follows the ethical practices. I had shared with you number of activities which are undertaken in the business. You will notice that first set of activities which I had shared with you, they are relating to the money or they can be measured in terms of money. The second set of activities, like the labor is very hardworking, business is honest and ethical, the management is highly efficient, these cannot be measured in terms of money. So I hope now you could understand that in business, number of transactions are followed. Some transactions, they are of the financial character, financial nature. Other transactions, they are not of the financial nature. So accounting is associated with reference to the financial transactions, monetary transactions. It does not record, it does not classify, it does not summarize, it does not interpret the results of non-financial transactions, non-monetary transactions, or all those transactions which cannot be measured in terms of money. This is one aspect, that accounting is concerned with the financial characters activities. Now, what accounting is and what is done in the accounting? It is an art of recording. Now, recording of what? Recording means writing of the business transactions. When I say business transactions, now and in future, with reference to accounting, it means those transactions which can be measured in terms of money and monetary terms. So accounting is an art of recording. Recording means writing in the books of account. Now, what books of account is there? There are specifically designed. Certain books of accounts are there. You call it very simply. Cash book is there, ledger is there, journal is there, day book is there, or simply writing of the transactions in any of the book. That is called as recording of transactions. Again, recording means what? Writing of the transactions in any of the book, may be formally accountancy book, may not be formal accountancy book. Just you may have a rough record of the transactions. It is called recording. Now, once the transaction is recorded, then the second step comes to the classifying. Classifying here means the division. Just recall a very simple practice which you does in your primary classes. In primary classes, in your school bag, you would have the different subjects book. You have the different subjects notebooks, and you also keep a rough notebook. Now, what you do in the school? In the school, of all the different subjects, whatever the work is taken by the teacher, you note it down. What you do in the rough notebook, you would also write for the Hindi, you would write for the mathematics, you would write for the social science, you would write for the music, you would write for the science, you would write for the Hindi. All the subjects you would record in the rough notebook. When you come at home in the evening, what you would do? You would copy or you would solve all the different subjects and note it down in their respective notebooks. Hindi work is done in the Hindi notebook. Social science work is done in the social science notebook. Science is done in the science notebook. What you had did? You had classified, you had divided. You had made the division in a separate notebooks. Likewise, you had recorded the business transactions in a common book. Afterwards, you have to classify them because transactions may be divided into different type of the or different natures. Purchases to be shown separate, sales to be shown separate, the creditors to whom the payment is to be made to be shown separate, debtors from whom the payment is taken to be shown separate, like that. So here, as a part of second step, what you will do? You would classify the business transactions in various books of accounts. Basically, they are common, but you could segregate them, you could divide them for your ease so that you understand that this is your purchase book, this is your sales book, this is your purchase return book, this is your sales return book. I would continue in my next video relating to the next part or next steps of the process of accounting.